Stop what you're doing right now, XRP holders. This is it. The breakout we've been waiting for is about to erupt, and you don't want to be the one watching from the freaking sidelines. This is not a drill. This is the real deal, Holyfield. And get this, Brad Garlinghouse is testifying today. A little over 3 hours from now. The whole world is watching. The market is primed and the pressure is building. Every single indicator is screaming. XRP is ready to explode. If you're not paying attention, you're going to miss this shock move, the one that could rewrite the whole crypto game. So smash that like button, subscribe, and get ready to watch history in the making, because this moment, this is the moment XRP holders have been waiting for. Let's jump into it, folks. Bitcoin coming in at $108,925. It's flat. That's the beautiful thing. XRP is moving without Bitcoin. You love to see it. It's up 0.05%. Ethereum coming in at 2,621. It is up a little over 2%. And XRP, yeah, buddy. Just last week we were talking about $2.20. We are now talking about $2.35. It is up over 2.79%. Remember, that key number, that key area we talked about, level one of the three tiers that we need to break through, ends at $2.35. I'm going to show you that chart in just a second here. For those of you who are listening, remember, this is the Bullwinkle Blueprint. This is the new channel. This is the new video. So do me a favor, folks. Make sure you hit that like button, the thumbs up. Look at the difference it does. Yesterday, 690 likes, only got 9,000 views. The one where you guys smashed that like button in the morning had over 1,200 likes, almost got 17,000 views. Do you see the difference? So when you do hit that like, the thumbs up, it actually pushes this video out to way more people and helps us grow as a community. So if you're getting value, which I hope you do, hit that thumbs up and let's get the content out there. There you go. I put out the good morning tweet. Said XRP, it's about to take off. We are currently fighting 235. Now remember, how does this go down? Because I see a lot of people always ask. I see a lot of people always say, Rip, we hit 235. Now what? We need to get the closures above 235. Just because we tapped it doesn't mean it's go time, right? We need to get closures above it. This thing is looking like it's ready to run up to that, though, that 240, 250 range today, which is going to be a beautiful move, going from 220 up 20 cents in a day. Bada bing, bada boom. So we are looking very, very bullish. And then top it all off, the XRP EVM sidechain surpasses 105 million in total value locked. This is a massive leap forward, and it's happening way faster than anyone expected. For context, the total value locked, the TVL, you might see that acronym thrown out there a lot. This is one of the most important signals when we talk about real adoption in crypto. When you see 105 million locked in, that's not hype, that's not speculation. Those are real assets, real developers, and real projects building out on the EVM sidechain. This is the kind of growth, folks, that you can't ignore it. We're talking about brand new DeFi protocols, NFT marketplaces, and next-gen DApps who are choosing to launch on the XRP's ecosystem. It's attracting not just attention, but also serious capital, and it shows confidence from both retail and the institutional side. Now remember, when the total value lock climbs, it usually means a wave of new users, more on-chain activity, and yes, potential price impact down the road. It is another clear sign that the XRP ledger is leveling up and competing directly with the biggest blockchains out there. So if you're still on the sidelines, ask yourself this question. How many times do you need to get a second chance to be early? This is exactly the kind of momentum that you want to see as an XRP holder. Now we get into the charts. Everyone loves the charts. Here you go. The gray box that we are looking at right here. Won't get this off the screen. You can see these three regions. Gray means we are currently in it and testing it. Red is your resistance moving up. Okay, we have resistance all the way to $3. We're not going to sugarcoat it. Anyone else that is out there that's telling you this thing's going to move from this current range above $3 in one swoop shot, they're lying to you. It's not going to happen. You know, I keep it real. But we are at the top of this zone, top of this box right now. It's coming in at 2.359. So call it 236 and it gets broken out. From 236 to 247, we can just run. I would expect massive candle just shooting us right up through there into this next resistant area. But here's the beautiful thing about this. As we hide our support and resistance and we drop in our market oracle, do you see what just happened right here? Where my mouse is, you see the circle, you see the strong? This is telling us we have a strong bullish wave right now approaching, or we started, I don't say approaching, it has started. It kicked off the strong bullish indicator last night around 225. We stay above this green 218. We remain in this bullish trend. You can see over here on the left, we were in that strong decline. And what happened? Well, we had the wick all the way down to $1.91 it hit on June 25th. And now we have finally broken out. So it took from May 25th, it took couple of weeks here to get this thing out of this bearish trend back into an upward trend. Pay attention to it and look at this. The volume's getting wild. 57.9 million on Upbit on the Korean exchanges. We put this out last night. Look at it this morning. 542 on Upbit. Folks, that is volume. Something's cooking. I'll tell you right now, there's something cooking out there. Top it all off, Brad Garlinghouse. He's talking. He's testifying. I don't say he's talking. The man's testifying today, this morning. And check this out. He dropped in the testimony that he will be reading, titled From Wall Street to Web3, Building Tomorrow's Digital Asset Markets. Let me break this down because Rip did a lot of thinking on this. Let me tell you how bullish this is. This is a major moment, not only for XRP, but for crypto as a whole. Brad's talking for the people. Once again, Ripple is carrying the heavy weight for the entire crypto industry. Just like they did against the SEC, now they're up there and they're testifying with a banking, housing, and urban affairs. He laid out the most bullish case for digital assets right here, which is going to be appear or told to the U.S. Senate. So here's the game changing. He states in here. He says Ripple's mission from day one has always been about building the internet of value. Where have we heard that word? Moving money instantly, just like information. And guess what? They're already powering cross-border payments, stablecoins, and digital custody for banks. For banks. For banks. All around the world using the XRP ledger. Remember the old narrative? Oh, Ripple doesn't work with banks. Ripple has nothing to do with banks. It was all bullcrap, bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? I don't think Brad's going to be testifying where he's going to be sworn in, lying up there. Brad Garlinghouse just told you that they are digital custodians for banks all around the world. And yes, they are using the XRP ledger. And if they use the XRP ledger, they are using XRP. Garlinghouse also made it clear in here that XRP isn't just another token. It's fast, scalable, battle-tested digital asset that banks actually use to move real money across borders at lightning speed. There's the word banks again. And he said after years of uncertainty in the SEC's regulation by enforcement campaign, Ripple didn't just survive, they won. The courts ruled that XRP itself is not a security. That's a historic win in itself. Not just for Ripple, but for the entire crypto industry in the US. Here's the bullish part. Ripple is urging Congress to finally pass clear, smarter crypto laws protecting consumers, attracting jobs and investments, and making the US the global leader in blockchain. He states that over 55 million Americans are already in crypto. giving us a total of 3.4 trillion in market cap. And he says when the US brings clarity to the rules, the floodgates will finally open. He says we're talking about massive efficiencies, new jobs, real economic growth, and a future where blockchain is as American as the internet itself. Brad's message in this whole thing: we have the talent. I'm talking about America, not Ripple. America, the USA has talent, has the talent. It has the capital and the spirit to own this industry. All we need is smarter legislation to unlock the next wave. The takeaway from all this: Ripple has already proved its staying power. Now, with the legal fight behind them and Congress on notice, XRP is positioned to lead the charge as crypto goes mainstream in America. Folks, this is super bullish. We will have in-depth coverage on this later this afternoon. But if you're here for the long-term vision, folks, this is exactly what we've been waiting for. Like, subscribe, drop your comments below. Are you ready for the US to become the world's crypto capital? I know I am. I'll talk to everyone in a little bit.